Hello, welcome to the Playroom. Click around, explore and have fun.
Story time.
Story time! Choose a story. Momobot makes music. Listen to the story and click to join in by making sounds. Get cozy and comfy. Sit down with your toy. Here comes a tale for us all to enjoy. One day, Momobot saw a bird up in a tree.
"Hello, little Tweety bird. Will you sing a song for me?"
said Momobot. "Tweet," said the Tweety bird. "Tweet, tweet, tweet." It sang a song and it was sweet.
"Oh, what a lovely thing to hear! A bird tweeting in your ear. I'd like to make some music too. I'd like an instrument that toots,"
said Momobot. She thought she'd take a look around for things that made a tooting sound. She skippy-dipped into the lounge, and what a lovely thing she found! All made of wood, both curved and long, with strings to pluck and strings to strum. It was a guitar. Momo had a little strum, and Momo thought that it was fun.
"But strumming strings is not for me, because I want to toot, you see,"
said Momobot. She took another look around for things that made a tooting sound. And standing up beside the wall, she saw a thing both wide and tall, with black and white keys for pressing down that made a plinky-plonky sound. It was a piano! Momobot plonked the P&O. She plinked it high and she plonked it low.
"But plonking keys is not for me, because I want to toot, you see,"
said Momobot. She took another look around for things that made a tooting sound. And in the corner, Momo found something rather small and round, with skin stretched tight on the top of it, which boomed-boomed when Momobot hit it. It was a drum. Momobot boomedy-boomed the drum. She boomedy-boomed, and it was fun.
"But booming a drum is not for me, because I want to toot, you see,"
said Momobot. She took another look around for things that made a tooting sound. She saw a shelf, and there upon it she found a tube with holes along it. It was a recorder.
"It looks so very small and cute. Perhaps it's something I can toot,"
thought Momobot. She took the little tube and blew it, and as the breath she blew went through it, the sound that came a-rushing out was a toot, without a doubt. And all the toys enjoyed the sound, and one by one they gathered round. They liked her little tube with holes. It made a lovely tooting sound.
Story time. Choose a story. Miss Mouse and Teddington visit the sheep. All the toys get together to start a band. Listen to the story and click to join in by making
Get cozy and comfy. Sit down with your toy. Here comes a tale for us all to enjoy. One day, Teddington was humming a sort of Teddington song. Pom diddly pom 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 pom. When he thought of a rather fabulous plan. "Wouldn't it be grand if the toys formed a band?" he said. So off to the music shop they went to try out all the instruments. "This triangle is a marvellous thing," said Teddington, as he made it ting. "A triangle is an interesting shape, but I wonder what sound a square would make," giggled Tom. He looked around for a musical square, but he couldn't find one anywhere. "I think I'll play guitar instead," he said. Strum, 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 strum. "I like this xylophone a lot. It sounds like bells," said Momobot. "Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing." Stuffy said, "I think I'll hum, if that's okay with everyone. Hum, Then little Miss Mouse arrived in a flurry. I'm late, I'm ever so sorry," she squeaked. "Which instrument would suit a mouse?" She looked around and sniffed about. "This shaker would be good for me, but it's as heavy as can be," said Miss Mouse. She tried the recorder. She huffed and puffed, but she couldn't quite blow hard enough. She jumped on the piano with all her might, but she couldn't make a sound. She was far too light. "Why don't you hum along with me? It makes your throat feel wobbly," said Stuffy. Miss Mouse said, "I'll try." But my, oh my, she was quieter than a buzzing fly. "I know," said Teddington. "Why don't you try playing a drum? It might be fun." "But it's bigger than she is," said Toddler Tom. "I'm far too small to lift the sticks, but I might be able to play it like this," said Miss Mouse. And up she climbed onto the drum. Then she started to tap dance, ta-rum-tum-tum. It sounded very loud indeed, and the rhythm was catchy as can be. "That's fabulous," said Teddington. "I think we all should play along." So they all joined in, with a strum and a ting, and a bing and a hum, and a rum-tum-tum-tum, rum-tum-tum. And even though Miss Mouse was small, she made the loudest sound of all.
Story time.
Choose a story. Miss Mouse decides to change her tail. Tom and Teddington feed the ducks. Miss Mouse and Teddington visit the sheep. Listen to the story. Play! And click to join in by making sounds.
Sit down with your toy. Here comes a tale for us all to enjoy. One day, little Miss Mouse decided to have a day trip out. Spring has come, and I must get a peep at all the leapy lambs and sheep, squeaked Miss Mouse. Teddington said he'd go too. They took the bus and loved the view. Oh, rom-pom-pom-pom, fiddle-dee-dee. Where are we going? Wait and see. Are we there yet? Are we there? I need the toilet, said Teddington Bear. They arrived at a farm. It didn't take long. I'm glad I've got my wellies on, said Miss Mouse. The smiley farmer said, How do you do? And all the hens and ducks did too. Quack, quack, quack. With a cluck, cluck, cluck and a quack, 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 a waddle, waddle, waddle and a flap, flap, flap. I was hoping for a peep at all your little lambs and sheep, said Miss Mouse. Right, said the farmer, come with me. There are lots of sheep and lambs to see. She showed them fields that were full of sheep and little lambs that were ever so sweet. The sheep eat grass to keep them strong, and the lambs get all their milk from Mum, said the farmer. They'll be happy there all day with grass and water, sun and shade. Oh, leapy lambs, how do you do? I feel rather leapy too, squeaked Miss Mouse. And she had a little burst of loopy leaping, accompanied by lots of squeaking. They saw a tiny newborn lamb. It looked so small next to its mum. I've made up a poem about lambs, you know. Would you like me to tell you how it goes? Said Teddington. Yes, indeedy, that would please me, squeaked Miss Mouse. Oh, a lamb is a little woolly ball on legs, with a little woolly body and a little woolly head. It leaps and it bleats and it bars hello to you. If you want to say hello, then bar bar too. Bar bar, hello lambs. Miss Mouse thought Teddington's poem was superb.
You really have a way with words,
she squeaked. They caught the bus home at the end of the day. Miss Mouse was excited. She wanted to play.
I can't sit nicely in my seat. All I want to do is leap. And every time I leap, I squeak.
She squeaked.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
But Teddington Bear said not a peep. He had fallen fast asleep.